Is your home workout space a little uninspired, or maybe you don't have one? Interior designer Jo Alcorn has a few ideas to pump up the style and function of your exercise area. Oh, I like, you've got the hoodie on, you're ready to go.
Clothes today, so it was fabulous coming to work in activewear. It was
There we go.
fabulous. So, well, everyone is living so differently in their homes now, and clients are being very creative with their actual spaces. So, I had a client where they work out all the time, but they weren't comfortable going to the gym. So, we reassessed the rooms, and we actually took 2 rooms in their basement and made it into this beautiful home gym. And I created 2 different zones where they had their workout, and then they also had their yoga Pilates studio. So they really had a dual purpose here. And what I loved is there's a bit of unexpected and expected in this. And you can see that beautiful wood ceiling that kind of added this sauna, very excited feel to the space, but also created depth and elevation. And then that fireplace. Now, not very often you'll see a fireplace in a Pilates or meditation studio, but I had to go with this electric fireplace from Dimplex because it is in the basement. We do have some cold months coming, so you can turn on the heat when you need. But the other cool thing is you can change the light, so it's great for those relaxation moments as well. I pulled in the greenery to make it feel a little bit more organic. Now, the very expected is a TV. We always want a TV when we're working out. And Hisense, you can't really see it in here, but the clarity on this is unreal. Like you actually feel like you're in the landscape that you're watching. And it is hooked up to Wi-Fi, so you can turn it on to anything that you want that motivates you. So
right, because I find, like, I use our TV in the basement. You know, watch classes from it, right? So that's really important to have one in there.
Absolutely. And the other thing you want to make sure is you have the clarity, but the size. So in any area of that space, you can see it,
Yeah.
so that you don't actually feel like you're alone either. That's why I love having the TV down there. So it is important. But the other thing that we always have to think about is music. And the cool thing, I've always been a huge fan of Sonos, but now Sonos has the portable speaker that you can carry around. So if you happen to move your workout outside, you bring your music with you. So now you have your fireplace, your TV, your music, and everything is set up. The other thing that I did down there was I did 2 different floors just to give you the different workout zones so that they could have fun with that. I brought in poster jack, the storage in there. But the other thing that I always like to think of, I try to think about everything for my clients, is even those aches and pains. And we are going through those seasons of trying to get back into working out. So a little extra thing that I put in there for them as well is I brought in A535.
You put it in that little cupboard. I do love the little cupboard idea too, because sometimes you've got stuff you don't want out, right? So it's a great idea to put stuff in.
Well, it's a drop zone too. You can hide a lot of things, but that is a great area to place things on. And then all of those posters were their favorite sayings that we got printed and hung. So again, it's a very motivational space for them. And it's bright, it's airy, but the unique thing is having the different ceiling techniques. And I got those wooden slats from Metri because I didn't want just a plain drywalled wall up there.
It's beautiful.
Having that interest just gets you a little bit more excited to go in. And then you can see the cut on the floor. So we have the rubber mat for working out, and then the laminate we left from the original space for the yoga setup. So the whole thing really came together, keeping it light and white, and just making sure we're not forgetting all those pieces. We have a whole wall of mirror in there as well, so it really did help reflect everything. But the overall experience of making functional spaces in our homes work for us is so important these days because we are living in our homes so differently. So this is where I really had fun with my clients, and we all need to work out, especially a lot of us kind of just sat home when we were in the pandemic.
I love too how you left the window coverings, like there are no window coverings because it's in a basement, so you are getting the light in there. You did a beautiful job on this one. I'm telling you, I want to know where this is so I can join that gym because it looks so much nicer than the one I have downstairs. It's just like kind of little ad hoc
Well, they're loving it, especially because the kids, they also have to do gym in school now. So
There you
they're
go.
working out in their gym. So it's perfect for their family. And absolutely, we can
Okay.
do your
Jo,
gym.
great to see you again. We got to go, but you got to go work out now because you're dressed for it.
I do.
There you go. Jo Alcorn, interior designer.